and pick this little lot up. So let's come there like that. Let's go slightly off to the side here and grab this. Now it's quite satisfying because that'll be quite an impact. Oh, somebody's beating her on. Quite an impact. Fast, it's obviously easier going up the bank, picking, coming down the bank. I'm up to your side now, so I'm not sure if I'm still in your vision. I think you'll agree. You can see how fast we've got here, didn't we? Oh, hello. That's rather nasty, isn't it? We will hold that over in a moment and deal with that separately. Okay, that's the reason we have gloves then, isn't it? It's interesting, a spoon as well. Well, welcome back. I just had my battery die on me, so thankfully I just put a new battery in and you're back with me. So you had a bit of an abrupt end there, didn't you? So let's get back in here. As I was saying, we're smashing this out quite fast because these are bigger bits, so we can get down onto these and bag them up quicker. It's easier to bag. There's a few pesky little bits, and we can smash that corner out quite nicely. We do down here in the bottom corner. Smash this out like so. Over here, over here. Like so. Very satisfying. Making some headwind here. Into this bottom corner. See where the fence has fallen over from the council's land. Pity the council let Morrison's have this. They should have kept it or whatever. And you can take charge of it a bit more. There you go. That's what it is. We've committed to sorting this out. Morrison's want to give me a year's worth of free shopping. And please get in contact with me. And I'll take you up on that offer. So, I'm going to turn you around now. What the chances of getting a year's worth of free shopping off the Morrisons are. So we should set you up here in the tree. There you go, you alright? You okay? Perch there. Like so. There you go, got you perched in a tree. What do you think? Sit tight, don't fall out with you. Don't have any accidents. There's claim, there's blame, there's a claim. Not you falling out the tree. I'm off to the side here slightly at the minute. I'll come and join you in a second while you look at all that glorious rubbish. Glorious stuff. Beautiful. We're right by the crash barrier now. What we looked over and said, oh my God, I don't believe it. What a mess. I'll have to do something about that. Rather than ignore it. So, here we go, we're over to you. And now, here comes all the good stuff. Look at that, that's beautiful. Wobbling around in that tree a bit where I'm banging you. And you can come and join me as we head off. Sorry to keep wobbling you. So there's that, that's looking better. I tried one of these mounts on the tree, but it snapped, it wasn't that great. So I won't be buying one of those again. I need something a bit more sturdier than that. So, bag's getting caught on a tree. That's clean now, there's a little bit of rubbish there. Wedge that there. Let's get a couple of little pesky bits. Polystyrene. And in. Right. I'm going to have a little go down here. Look. Been caught by the fence. I could do with some of this, couldn't they, under the barrier at the top to stop the wind blowing there. There's my jacket, so I'll give you a reference. There's the park. So this is the demarcation lines. And we're going to go and attack that probably next week. I think we've finished that bit off. So I think what we do this week, we'll do up to there, and we'll come back. There's that lynx again, isn't he? They really do like to be smelling nice in the woods here. Just pick up sticks, this, isn't it? It's a pick two up, drop two, drop three. Right. There. Right. Let's get you. Whoa! We had to go at some stage, didn't we? There you go. So, another little interesting fact is why is Basingstoke and Dean called Basingstoke and Dean? Well, Basingstoke and Dean is called Basingstoke and Dean because Basingstoke is the largest area and Dean is the smallest village. So it's about the greater and the smaller, and the greater and the smaller can work in harmony, can't they? Big areas, small areas. So, the greater and the smaller, Basingstoke and Dean. As we said earlier, it's becoming a big town, it's a growth town. When I was little, at the age of 2, we moved to Basingstoke and there was 30,000 people, and the estimations is by 2036 our town is going to have a population of 200,000 people. So if we don't keep on top of this, you can see what's going to happen. We are going to slip into a situation where we get used to living in one big pit. So we have to take away some of the meism and turn it into usisms and combine our energies and work for the power of the greater. And the smallers combined can create the greater. And we can all benefit from the greater. I think the estimations at the minute is our population is around 165,000 people. Obviously Basingstoke is surrounded by villages. It's something like 70% of Basingstoke is rural, sort of agricultural growing area. So there's an awful lot of greenery in amongst the density of the population. And yeah, I've seen the town grow enormously. And it's still got its friendliness. We're all still connected. We all still care. We all still know one another. And let's keep hold of that. And let's not let that slip away. I've never felt unsafe, except here in Basingstoke, other than when I'm on this bank, trying to kill myself. And yeah, it's a good place to live. So, that bag is full. So, sort it out. So, I'll get another bag on. So, a quick look at the time. I'm going to wrap it up soon. Some more of that links. Keep the old people smelling fresh. Next week, we'll have a little go in here. And we'll finish that last bit off. Because that's me for the day. I'm done. I had a long week. And I need a bit of Sunday off for myself as well. Selfishly, I want to do some other things, but I've enjoyed doing this. So, and in a minute, when we go along and look at what we've achieved, we will be very proud, won't we? And you've been along with me, which has made it more interesting, and we've got to share it with the internet. Just the little bits, isn't it, that take the time. Let's get that in there. Not sure how many bags I've got. I've got 6 or 7, or we're going to go on to bag 8 now. So, look at that. Isn't that a little bear? Vroom, 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 vroom. Beautiful. Beautiful. How nice. A little bit of plastic. A little bit of plastic. Put it in a bag. Right. Put it in there. So I've got another bag in my pocket. So let's have a quick go. What should I do? What should I do? Have a quick go. Should I have a quick go? If thingy there, perhaps I should, if I do this bit, and then that leaves that tiny bit next week, and then there's an underpass and other things. We can have a quick scan around and see if there's anything else that we can nip in the bud while we're this side of town. So I'm going to set you up on this log like so. Like that. And we will get this last few bits in the bag. Have the old tree rotting back into nature. wildlife will thank me, won't they? I said it last week, the week before, one of the comments which lifted my spirits was, don't forget when you're picking up litter, because I was very annoyed when I was at Morrison's at the front that week. When you're picking up litter, you're picking up for the grateful, not the ungrateful. And I thought that was lovely. So there's a mirror there. You lost a mirror. Not a mirror, a pitch frame. And a metal bar. And yeah, that's true, isn't it? You're picking up for the grateful, not the ungrateful. Let me bring you over here a minute. Oh. Follow me. Come on. Follow me. Look at this little one. Tin on there. Look. Let's go over here. He's in there. Look. What have we got here? CDs. What on earth are they all about? Eh? CDs. So let's set you up over here. So, and we've got magazines, rubbish magazines, meet your team. Right, they're heavy. Yeah, CDs. Not sure what the CDs are. Looks like the CDs you write things on. I don't think people do that anymore, do they? Red thing, I don't know what that is. And yeah, let's go over here. I never know what you're going to find here. Yeah, found a fiver, didn't we, today? That's that manage your finances that I had last week. That book, see? Got a fiver now, so I'm on my way. I can plastic glove. Manage my finances now, so I've got £5 and start to manage, to look after, and that goes in there, that in there, and that in there. You know, there's a picture in the wood, whoever he is. Recognise that man? Do you recognise your face? Well, you're here in the woods, and not sure what you're here for. Look at those eyes, eh? Look at them eyes. Right, got some empty pill pots. There they are. Good. Right, that seems to have tidied that little bit up. Let's bring you over here. We've got a little case. So what we do, we commit to filling this last bag up, shall we? Using that capacity of smoking clogs your arteries. It does. That's exactly what it says on the tin, doesn't it, smoking? Kills you. So, specs, which we'll take to our pile over there. What we got here, didn't we? Oh, hello. That looks rather nasty, doesn't it? We will hold that over like that a moment and deal with that separately. Okay, that's the reason we have gloves in, isn't it? It's interesting, a spoon as well. I wonder what that could be then. Spoon and a needle. I've got a clue, have you? Yeah. Interesting. Let's keep our minds open on that. There's that. I don't imagine there's any cigarettes in there. Plastic cover there for a needle. Little top to a needle. So let's put that on there. Right, how do we go on? Let's put that on there. On there. Have a little look in here, shall we? Very gently. Tin can. There's nothing anyone can get hurt with. That seems to be it. Interesting find of the day. Right. Something happens at the end of the day, isn't it, if you notice that? Like a roller coaster, isn't it, when you go out? All the highs and lows of the event of the day. You never know what you're quite going to come into contact with, who you're going to meet, what discussions you're going to have, what information you're going to find out. At the end of the day, there's a play area over there, and children will go about their business investigating these areas like I used to when I was little. I used to have my chopper bike and my racer bike and all that, and we'd go off for the day and we'd investigate and have fun. And nobody's going to overwarn you about needles and spoons in the forest, are they? Well, they will nowadays, but it wasn't something I was told about when I was little. A bit more innocent and fun. So, a basket for Morrison's. I might take that back because it just seems a waste, isn't it, to chuck it in a scrap pile. Shall we be the basket boy today? Shall we do that again instead of the trolley boy? Let's be the basket boy. Because I'm a basket case, so definitely going to be alright. I'll be well suited taking the basket back. Interesting, isn't it? So we've got little bags, needles and spoons. Little bags, needles and spoons. Interesting combination. Okay. Getting even more sinister now. Right, that's disgusting. I will take my photograph of this and share it with the man that I'm talking to from the council and just tell him what I'm finding in this area. obviously we've got a duty of care, haven't we? Or these things, they look rather sinister to me. Doing the old pick-up sticks. I wasn't going over to this area, was me, till next week, but we're going to have to deal with that. So, makes me sad. Why is it everybody's got to get off their bloody face? Why don't they go and embrace life for a little bit there? Right, let's get these. I'm going to photograph these now, just quickly, in situ, and show those to my man at the council. See if he can get me Sharps box. Look at that. Terrible. Right, let me get my camera out and I'll take a picture of that with my camera. Some more over here. There's another needle. We have to scan this area. Can't leave them. So over here, look, here's another one. So that's there. Okay. We'll have a good look around and pick those up. Let me get my gloves back on. And we'll get those picked up. Right, just goes to show, doesn't it, the importance of gloves when we are in these locations. I suppose they're sitting here getting shit-faced, don't they? So, oh, just spotted. I changed the angle of where I moved, look. There's another needle there, and then look what we got here. It's the top of the needle. So let's have that. Let's have that. Let's put that there. Let's have that one there. There. Let's have a flick around with a stick. Make sure there's no others, little worm there, bless him, nothing there, can stick anyone. Oh look, another one here, look, you dirty, oh dear, what a find. I'm so glad I took a little bit extra time and went over here Makes you very serious, doesn't it? Makes you very serious. See some wrappers from stolen things from a shop. Wonder what goes on over here, eh? Anything else we got? No. Okay. Bloody hell, another one, look. God. Right. Right, we're going to have a bit more of a scan. More of a scan. Boom, boom, boom. Is, but a bit of plastic over there. Right, let's get these bigger bits up. Made me a bit serious, that has. Made me a bit serious. Right, so let's keep scanning, make sure there's no more of those needles. Right. Go over here. Get those. Almost done it, haven't we? We've almost done it, fella. Oh my God, look at this lot. Bloody disgusting. Despicable human beings. Imagine your kid's gone to the play area, gone into the wooded area, come back home and said, Mum, I've been in the woods and I got stabbed by a needle. I think that poor parent is going to have a nightmare of wondering what's on those needles. So I think we've had a thorough search. There we go. Spoon number 2. And we're getting a feel of the feeling here. Now a bit of wood again. Flick around. And now, go down the sides. Alright, okay. That. See a bit of needle. There he was. No. See something. Didn't. Right, okay. Okay. Right, so changing the angles of the way I look at things so that my eyes scan everything in different directions. So if I see anything, hello, there you go. I used to be extra vigilant. Another one with a cap on. Let's concentrate here a bit, shall we? Over there. Over there. And here. So a little dig around here and make sure turning up some surprises here, isn't it? Right. Let's just have a little scan around here. Change my eye line. As we did then, we see a new one, didn't we? Just by multi-directional looking. What a find, isn't it? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 needles there. Needles. Right. Make me a bit serious. Right, I'm going to call it a day now because I'm done in many ways. Let's drop these into a plastic bottle like so, and keep them away from harms. Right, well, let's wrap this one up then. So at the end of the day, the statement still is shouting out at us on the wall. This nonsense. Well, the nonsense of the litter. You know, the nonsense of those needles in those woods just left there for children that could be playing on any of this play equipment or playing around here. And it's been half term this week and they've probably been laying there for ages. This is the nonsense that we put up with, and we're not going to put up with this nonsense anymore, because we're going to create a plan of action where we're going to shout it out and we're going to call it out. We're going to make people accountable, get people off their backsides to do things to make the mothership that we're floating around on a better place to live. And if, for instance, the people of Basingstoke is going to increase, then we need to decrease this nonsense, because it's not going away, so it needs addressing. So, on a more upbeat note, we're going to pan around, take a look at what we've done today and see what we've achieved. So, behind these trees is what we've achieved. It was said in the comments, I think last week, it's amazing, isn't it, what one person can do. So this week we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags, a selection of unbaggable items. We've got some nasty paraphernalia bottled up, out the way. We're going to get on to the council and sort that out and see if I can get a sharps bin or get it off to a sharps bin somewhere in a chemist. So let's go around and have a look and pick up from where we started, and we will see what we've achieved. So I started off today at this point. So we'd passed the car wash and we'd gone up there and had a chat. So this is the tree line. I think you'll agree. It's gorgeous. It's got a lovely bit of sanctuary about it. We've been up there, we've cleared that. That's what we done last week, we went down there. I think our job this week was much bigger, and we've come along here and we've cleared all that. We had a chat with him and he's told me it's not his litter and it's what the kids are doing, and the kids are drinking gin and tonics and they're chucking them over here. There's a tiny bit of litter there, look. Let's go and grab that. Get that out of the way. That one stood out instead of just looking normal. So we've cleaned all this bank up, all along this tree line. It's looking lovely. We've been up there, we've cleared all that. I can't remove that wood, it's too big, it's too bulky for me. We've come along here, we've cleaned all up there, we've cleaned all along here, all along there. Doesn't it look fantastic? It's looking really good, really pleased. Covered a lot of ground. Oh, got the little bits there, got missed. Let's have that one. That one, again, they stood out, so rather than look the norm, they've now stood out. A little bit of plastic there. It's the beauty of coming back and just scanning again. That's all been cleared. That's the crash barrier where we looked over when we first done the, oh my god, so we've come there, those little bits, like so. Let's see, Morrison's car park, was last week. Should we have brought that basket, shouldn't we? Here goes a piece of rubbish. So this is where we come down the other week and we look down, and I think you'll agree, let's look in the downside a lot better now. So it's that salty. Let's go and see. I'll do this tiny bit at the top here next week. That shouldn't take long. Let's see if the mattress went. Yeah, we got rid of the mattress. Still left a whole load of crap in there. That's to Morrison's now. I'm not doing that. They can get off their arse and do some of their own. Employ some people to clear up their crap in their car park. I've done enough for them. So, let's go back down the bottom, over the barrier, up, up, down here, tiny piece there, tiny piece. This is the bit we're going to do next week. That's where we found the paraphernalia, and this is the nonsense of the nonsense of the nonsense. So let's have no more of that nonsense. Look at these little narcissi coming up. How lovely are those? Spring is in the air. They're gorgeous. You've got that beauty going on there, and in that corner you've got the ugliness of the drug paraphernalia. Quite a contrast, isn't it? As we said earlier, light will always extinguish darkness. So we're going to be trolley boy, and we're going to be basket boy. We take this back to Morrison. I'll catch you as I get nearer to the shop. Well, I found another trolley and another basket. I can have them back. There we go, two that got away. Morrison, have you tagged into this video? You can see what sort of shithole your Basingstoke branches. If you care to clear some of your crap up, you might encourage people that shop with you and spend money with you to look after where they live. So, that's still clean from last week. This is all still clean from last week. Let's get those bags piled up for the council. And this week it won't be a fly tip, it'll be a legit situation.